Hey everybody, Logan here. So that Nintendo Direct, how about that? I know there's a lot of mixed reactions about what people saw today, especially with the digital game card or whatever you want to call it, what Nintendo's doing with that. There's a lot of mixed opinions on that, and I'm on one side and, a lot of people are on the other, but we'll talk about that later on. That's not for this video. What we're talking about is we saw a lot of good games and which ones are coming to other platforms, specifically Xbox. The reason why I'm talking about Xbox, I see a lot of you guys in my subscriber base and my viewers who like to talk about the Xbox. So I'm going to go over a couple of the titles that were announced in this Nintendo Direct that are coming to the Xbox platform. And most likely if they're coming to Xbox, they're going to be coming to PlayStation. But this article I found, it says Xbox because it's from Pure Xbox. Shocker, right? But it's very interesting. We did see some key bangers like Tomodachi Life. Yeah, oh, okay. Metroid Prime 4. That looks like the big banger. Yeah, we know it's coming out for the regular Switch. Will it be enhanced for Switch 2? Will it be a Switch 2 version? We don't know. But it's looking dang good. But as for those other games, those third-party games, what could they be? Which ones are coming to the Xbox? Okay, I'm just padding out the video. Let's take a look. So this article, like I said, comes from Pure Xbox and says multiple games announced for Xbox following March 2025's Nintendo Direct, including the new Marvel game. Everybody expected that. Now, that blew me up. My mind, see, it's broken. It's broken. I can't even speak because it's old school Marvel. It's Marvel Comics, back 90s style Marvel Comics, superheroes. And because current Marvel is just in the gutter and has been for quite some time, especially the MCU. And we're not going to get into that new Avengers Doomsday teaser because that was just all kinds of disappointing to me. But we're talking about this game. And we're talking about a bunch of other games. So let's keep going before I bore you guys to death. So it says, the latest Nintendo Direct took place earlier today, focusing entirely on games for the Switch 1 rather than the Switch 2. No. All of these games will be coming for the Switch, but that doesn't mean they won't be on the Switch 2 backwards compatible or enhanced. So that's not a 100% true statement. It's something that is unknown. So I wouldn't phrase it that way because that's just not true. Here are all the Xbox-related announcements and trailers from March 2025's Nintendo Direct. This was a nice bit of games. And, well, let me just go over them. Dragon Quest 1 and 2, that's the HD remaster we knew was coming. And, of course, Xbox just made sense. Raidou Remastered, that was an interesting JRPG style in, I'm assuming that's in the Persona series because it's put out by Atlas. Shadow Labyrinth, such a dull name for such a cool concept. I get it because it is a Pac-Man game. It's, of all things, it's a Pac-Man game, and you're Pac-Man, you go through a labyrinth, and this one you're in the shadows, so it makes just a lot of sense. Gradius Origins, of course, that just looks fantastic. If you like shmups, especially the classic Gradius ones, you're not going to be disappointed. I think that's going to be a fantastic one. I'll be picking that up. Disney Villains Cursed Cafe. Okay, hey, there's an audience for it, so go ahead. Witchbrook First Look, that's kind of interesting because it's like a retro-inspired Harry Potter-ish game, and yeah, there's definitely an audience for that. The Eternal Life of Goldman. Did anybody else feel DuckTales? Did anybody else feel DuckTales off of that because of his cane bouncing and everything? But that's going to be pretty cool. King of Meat, okay, cool. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. Okay, cool, I guess. Monument Valley 1 through 3. I never heard of it until now. So, and they're on a third. But the big one, the big boy, Marvel Cosmic Invasion. That's supposed to be by the end of this year, and I am really looking forward to that because I love Emu's games. They're fantastic. We got the Scott Pilgrim. Was it the Scott Pilgrim that remastered the .emu? Correct me if I'm wrong down there. But .emu did Shredder's Revenge. Shredder's Revenge. Such a fantastic game. And this is definitely in the vein of Shredder's Revenge, and I cannot wait seeing actual Captain America, actual Wolverine, actual Spider-Man, actual Venom, these real versions of the Marvel superheroes. And it just, when I was watching it in the car, I was waiting for my wife to get done with an appointment, and I just went, yes, when I saw it. And I am really excited that this is coming to all platforms. I'm hoping that'll be a Game Pass game, just like Turtles is. So yeah, that would be fantastic to play that there. But I will be picking it up on the Switch/Switch 2, of course, and well, playing it on Xbox like I do Turtles as well. So that is fantastic. See, that's the Rido game, and if I'm not mistaken, it looks like it's a remaster. I've never heard of it. Tell me if you guys have. Again, drop it in the comment section below. It does look like it is in the Persona series. We got the Shadow Labyrinth, the Gradius, the Villain's Cursed Cafe. Okay. Yeah, Gaston, not a villain. Changed my mind. Witchbrook, that's that Harry Potter retro style-ish because it just feels Hogwartsian, but hey, it's nifty looking. The Eternal Life of Goldman. I think that's going to be a fun game. Just looking at it, I think that's going to be pretty fun. Keep going, King of Meat. I really don't care about that. Fantasy Life, I know it's in the Fantasy Life series. Hey, there's definitely an audience for this style of RPG, but yeah, it's going to I guess get some sales because the other ones did too. So hey, same thing with Monument Valley 1, 2, and 3. Never heard of it, but it looks like a puzzle style game. There's an audience for it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to find a good spot on Xbox. But this is the big boy. This is the big boy. Look at the characters that we have here. We've got, oh yeah, that's right, Storm, and that's real Storm. That's 90s Storm. We got Cap, we got Venom, that's an interesting looking Nova. That's one thing I was wondering, is that a cloth or hair or cape? I don't know what that was. And we got 80s, early 90s Wolverine with the tan and the gold, or the brown and the gold, whatever you want to call it. We got Spider-Man, and of course they had to throw in, no, that looks like Captain Marvel, but also looks like Quasar with the saber. Huh. Add to Phil Alvel. I don't know that character. Is that a new version of Quasar? I don't know. It looks like a mash between Quasar and Miss Marvel. So let me know if you guys know that character. I'm unfamiliar with her. Interesting. But I really do like the way this game looks, and the fact that you can have, what did it say, up to 6 or 7 players? Nutty. And oh, if they're gonna do the DLC like they did with Turtles, how awesome is this? I can't wait to see characters like, oh, let's bring in the real Avengers, let's bring in Iron Man, let's bring in Vision, the White Vision, the one with the entire white costume from the 80s. Remember that? Oh, that would be nifty. Bring in Hawkeye. If you guys ever played Captain America and the Avengers in the arcade or Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis, you'll know what I mean. Oh, or we got Spider-Man and Venom from Separation Anxiety. They're going to play kind of like that, but the animation reminds me of the Marvel vs. Capcom series, which I think is a good nod to classic beat-em-ups like War of the Gems. If you ever played that on Super Nintendo, that was a solid one. Not the best, kind of hard, but I had it when I was young, and I still have it. Well, I bought it again, and it's a solid beat 'em up. I do like it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about all these games, whether you're going to be picking them up on Switch, and I'm sure all of these will also be on the PlayStation as well. It doesn't make sense for them to come to Xbox and not to PlayStation, because, well, yeah, they're probably going to be a larger audience on PlayStation for these style games, especially the Dragon Quest, the Rido, and well, keep going, Witchbrook, I don't know, but any of the Fantasy Life, any of the JRPGs especially, will find a better home with a more JRPG, Japanese-centric audience on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. But hey, I think this is good to see more people getting to play these games. And tell me what you guys think. I'm really looking forward to that Cosmic Invasion, because that game just... That's my game of the year already that I'm really looking forward to. You know, I thought it was going to be Monster Hunter, and I'm loving Monster Hunter, but Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Oh, this just looks great. I'm happy to see this, and I'm happy to see many people getting to play these games. So tell me what you guys think. Did you enjoy that Nintendo Direct? I will talk about it more on the Ready to Start podcast. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, tell me what you guys think. Drop it in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. God bless you all. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again. Man, that game right there.